We back with another episode, baby. I know y'all missed this, man. We miss y'all too, man. Now, man, shout out to everybody who's viewing this, whether religiously or past. Matter of fact, let me start all over. You already know, man. You now tuned into the Holla at Your Boy podcast. You already know, man. Listen, if you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe, please. It is very important to subscribe, man. Shout out to everybody that's on TikTok for keeping us viral, man. You already know. For all my TikTok people, make sure you hit the YouTube channel at DSTV103. You already know, man. Listen, man, we've been putting in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? We've been putting in a lot of pain. You feel what I'm saying? But we miss y'all. You know what I mean? We miss y'all. How you been, my brother? First and foremost, how you been? To God be the glory.
God be the glory. Listen. You already started off right by saying to God be the glory. Because I definitely about to say, man, I'm feeling blessed right now, like always. That's the number one thing I always gotta recognize, man.
Yeah.
Like I just not just for the any like stuff that I want, just to be here, like
type shit.
You know, every day is a blessing that I'll be able to continue it and be able to make it to another year. And another birthday, like
shit.
you know. So, but nah, I'm good. But just trying to get more settled into my new place, and you know, going out here, just continue to grind and make that money, and continue like what we doing now. Like,
yeah. I ain't even introduce you. I got my guy over here, Young Jervs, aka Trellio Hula, hands up in the building.
If they've been following, they should already know. Like, for all the new watching, you already know Young Jervs.
You already know, man. You got your guy over here, Rel, a.k.a. Mr. Dolo himself.
Word.
You already know, man. Listen, I'm really, really appreciative of all the TikTok people, man. Listen, y'all been showing nothing but love and support. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all been keeping us going, you know what I mean? So, all my TikTok people,
Facts.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you know what I mean, for more clips, more exclusive content at DSTV103, man. We about to get it popping, man. Football has kicked off, you know what I mean, for the last 2 weeks. We weren't here to actually talk about football, you know what I mean? But now that it's here, how do you feel? Are your Sundays fulfilled? Your Sundays, your Mondays, and your Thursdays, are they fulfilled now?
My Sundays is fulfilled, but I ain't gonna lie. My anxiety is fulfilled too.
Why?
Like, yo, man, listen, I love football, and I love it. Like I feel like I will always love it because that just, you know, that's the sport right there.
Yeah.
But it give me anxiety though. Sometimes, man. I already deal with a little bit of anxiety, and then on certain games, I be like, like, man, I could never smoke while watching football because I feel
that's the best time to smoke is watching football.
My heart be pumping too much. Like, especially when your team is about to damn near give you a heart attack. Oh, and you like, nah, I can't. Like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait till afterwards.
Yeah,
and maybe watching the highlights.
If it's your team, then I get it. You know what I mean? Because of course, as y'all know,
but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We Eagles fans and stuff like that. So just to briefly speak on it, our team, you know, we kind of look suspect in a light. We still pulling out these wins, but a lot of the chatter is, this is how y'all started in the 2023 season. You know what I mean? Yeah. To where as though the defense was crappy and looked crappy, but we ended up 10-1, but it still wasn't a convincing 10-1. You know what I mean? But now the defense looked good and the offense looked crappy. So it's kind of like vice versa.
Yeah.
But we still, you know what I mean? We right now we are, 2-0, we undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I understand what you're talking about as far as the I don't get anxiety, but I get it when you say that when it comes to our team. But some more good teams that look good to me is Green Bay look good. You know the whole trade that they did with Micah Parsons, their defense is scary. So that's one team that looked good. Kansas City, not so much. I think that the league has caught up to Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Who was that's really it. I mean, the Cowboys is the Cowboys, of course. The 49ers, you know what I mean? They dealing with an injury with Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? Washington, they dealing with an injury right now. You know, their quarterback is injured. Daniel Jones is turning up in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
He's turning up. So, you know what I mean? It's only week 2 still, but, you know what I mean? It's a lot more. We got a lot more to figure out. You know what I mean? Listen, a lot has happened. A lot has happened last Saturday, man. You had the Canelo versus Crawford fight. A huge epic fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had the Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla rap battle. For those who went to, you know, rap battles and all of that, of course it was Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. So I'm gonna touch on a couple of those briefly. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford was the underdog coming into this. You know what I'm saying? He actually had to move up a couple of weight classes to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Canelo is a big dog. You know what I mean? He is somebody you not want to play with. You know what I mean? A lot of people tried to step in the ring. You got your Jamel Charlo. If I'm saying his name correctly, he tried to step in the ring. He made him look like a cat running around the ring, stuff like that. A lot of people stepped up to the tried to step up to the plate and couldn't get it done. Floyd actually beat Canelo when Canelo was young. And Floyd was in his prime. I mean, Floyd was like 30-something.
Yeah.
Actually beat Canelo. But this particular fight right here, it was a lot of buzz going around it. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford is Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. You know what I mean? He'll box you out for real. And Canelo is not a punk. He'll box you out. The outcome was definitely unexpected. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford controlled that fight. I'm not saying that Canelo was pussy, but Terrence Crawford controlled that whole fight.
Yeah.
From top to bottom. It was all Terrence Crawford. And to nip it in the bud, Terrence Crawford did win. Shout out to Bud, man. Bud really put on a show. Both of them boys really put on a show. Canelo, he ended up it was reports that Canelo ended up getting $150 million from that fight, and only Bud got $10 million because Bud was the underdog. Bud ended up doing something, a real good thing. You know, he ended up giving Canelo his belts back. Now, I mean, you know, when you box somebody, you take their belts. He ended up giving him his belts back, because it was custom towards Canelo. So he gave him his belts back, and he like, I'm gonna get my own belts. Yeah. But shout out to those fellas and stuff like that, man. They really put on a show. Another thing is Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla happened. You know what I mean? It was a lot of hype around that too. You know what I mean? You got the I guess the new era legend versus the Mount Rushmore GOAT, as some people may have it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chatter going around there, a lot of back and forth. Hitman felt like Murder Mook been taking shots at him. Murder Mook feel like, you know, who is you for real? Like,
I not to cut you off.
Go ahead. Get it off.
I got some questions with that, because I'll be honest, I ain't really fully watched the fight yet. I'm gonna get into that. But what I'm gonna do, you know, for this segment, I'm gonna just be the person that asks you questions. You give your opinion.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, far as I look, knowing Murder Mook and knowing Hitman Holla, watching a lot of their battles and everything, Murder Mook more of a he's more of a, to me, as a punchline, a setup punchline, you know, as type a guy, like, you know, he'll go more of a, when he's spitting, he's basically trying to like hit until on some real shit to make you seem like you ain't that real nigga like he is. Like
Murder Mook?
Like, you know, he'll come at you in a like in a character type way. Like, you know, a lot of this shit. Not saying he don't do that gun bar, he don't whatever, but I look at him like a character question. Like, like he gonna let you know about you and shit. So he try to take that direction. That's how I feel. A lot of people might, you know.
Nah, Murder Mook is more of a he more of a wordsmith. Like, everything means something. So when he's saying like, yo, I go to the store and I get a snack, it's something in that means it's like a double entendre or a triple. Yeah. That's the type of writer Murder Mook is.
I know that, but I'm talking about when you talking like scheming and setup. Like, you know, a lot of stuff, that's what he'll get at, and he come at a lot of his, but I'm not saying all his battles, but I saw a lot of his battles. That's what he do to who he's versing and all that. Yeah. You know, not saying a lot of rappers does that, but I look at him, that's his main point. To me, with Hitman Holla, he's more like
he's a performer.
That's what I'm saying. He's more like a performer. He's more of a he has set up too. A lot, because a lot of rappers, a lot of the battle rappers set up, but when he set up, it's more of a scheme to get people they get him up because how he did it, that mixing shit. To me, that shit is not really that remix shit. It's not really a bar in that way. But it's like, it's a whole whistle name that had people like, oh, he brung it back.
Me and my brother was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, he mix it like.
That's the most ass shit in the world.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? I'm going to remix it. And the whole crowd like, and then he was like, I go over here. Because
it sounds cool. It sounds cool.
That shit trash.
It sounds cool, and a lot of people buy into it because they like that because it's performance and it sound cool. Him remixing like he a DJ or something, but it's to each his own. That's why I put. So, but what I'm saying, he's more of that type. Not saying he don't have bars. He don't got Sometimes he can get lyrical, but he don't have a full thing that hit points with his bars. It's more of or how he do this shit. Type thing. So what I want to ask you, to just keep this short. Did you see, especially, I ain't gonna lie, it goes mainly towards Hitman Holla. Did you see a lot of that? Did he actually put his pen to the whistling with his lyric to actually put he was saying something instead of just relying on the way he say shit or way he do shit and his performance? No. He actually saying some raw type of to make you think Yeah,
he did. This time, he had to step it up, but that's where I think he went wrong. He should have just been himself. It's never a wrong thing to be yourself. Cause he don't really have a pen like that. He got lines, you know what I mean? But he not like a wordsmith. He should have just stuck to what he should have stuck to his own game plan. I believe that he played that Murder Mook playing field, and he tried to be so intricate with his words or whatever. He tried to be a tactician, and that's not really Hitman Holla. And what lost him the battle is Hitman Holla really don't expose people. He really don't attack people when it comes to his rap. You know what I mean? He got a lot of gun line schemes or whatever the case, or I'm richer than you schemes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the moment he tried to expose Murder Mook and stuff like that, it ain't really work. You know what I mean? It ain't really work because a lot of people don't care, bro. Can you rap? That's the thing. A lot of people.
But
don't
that's
really
what I'm saying. though. It's not really about what I was saying. Not really necessarily about trying to expose somebody, but trying to sticking to the way you deliver your wordplay, basically. You're listen, because even if you're exposing somebody, you still want to do that shit in a wordplay type way to get people
he tried to be a tactician.
But that's what I'm saying though, because that's what a lot of people want. Now I get what you're saying. He should have stick to his game plan. And it's nothing wrong to have a good performance, but at a certain point you gotta throw a little bit more wordplay and more lyrical in that performance. Because after a while, that's gonna die down. People ain't gonna want to just come to the stage and just see you making things sound good. But when they hear your bars and they quiet, and then now you saying yo, man, they not listening. No, niggas listening. But it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough.
He was going. And like I said, shout out to both rappers, man. They both did their thing. Of course, didn't go check it out. Go check it out on YouTube right now. YouTube, Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. They dropped it a couple days ago, I guess, like that. Real quick, I got something to promo real quick. Listen, man, make sure y'all get a pair of hyperphones, man.
Get those
a pair of hyperphones right now. I only got a few left, man. I probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got, with the exception of these, I got 9 pair left, man. Go get you a pair of hyperphones. It's free. I'm giving them out. You know what I mean? All you got to do is subscribe, become a member to the Patreon page at DSTV103, or I think it's Holla at Your Boy. It's one of those two, but make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yo, those bad boys comfortable, all right? You don't want to walk around your house or outside, whatever, and some comfortable. If you just trying to go out and you ain't going out nowhere special, you might want to just go to Walmart. You might want to, you might just be in your backyard just chilling, whatever it is, You know, you want something comfortable on your feet, but have to put on doing too much and having. Who want to wear Nikes and Jordans all the time?
For real. No, dead ass, man. So make sure y'all go visit the website too, hypewave91.com. I got them up there. You know what I mean? You can message me up there, and once you hit me up there, you get them for free. I ship it out to you, all stuff like that, man. Let's get into the podcast part of the show, man. You already know, man. It's a lot been going on, man. You know, you got the Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean?
That was wild.
That was wild, bro. That was wild. You know what I mean? But that's not where we're gonna start, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's definitely not where we're gonna start. I had a question or whatever. What is an appropriate age to like stop being outside?
Well, like, you know, you going out enjoying yourself as
like turning up
and lit.
Yeah, we gonna pop it off like that, man. What's the appropriate age?
Since you put it that way, because I was just about to say, I'm like, well, you got to define on going outside, because it's a lot of things that you could go outside and and you could be older, it don't mean no age. You just trying to go live life, have fun. But if you're talking about in a bit like what you call that being live, like lit, like a lit night, or you know that I know what you like, you know, going out partying or you know stuff like that. Man, that also could be defined if you're talking about 40 and under. Then you could stop at 30. You could stop. Whatever, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to say as a really a limit, if you want to keep going, even you in your 30s and you still want to party or whatever, that's cool. But I think like when you starting to get up to like in your close to your 40s, around your 40s, you know, I think like going to parties and going to stuff. Now, just not knocking at people that still do. That's what you want to do, then that's cool. Like, you want to still go because you like to be out, you like music, you still like to sip and drink, you still whatever. That's cool too. But I do think, and I'm basing this on nothing dealing with like mentally wrong. I'm basing this on basically like health-wise.
Okay.
You know, I'm basing it like sometimes you get up to age, like sometimes you got to start recognizing, man, listen, we need to settle down. Maybe God, because sometimes God is trying to tell you not only on some spiritual stuff, but basically on some physical, medical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, you did that before. Like, you need to just relax. That's why you got less energy. That's why you tired all the time. That's why you can't
that's facts. That's facts.
It's a lot of reason why, you know, when you get up to a certain age, just settle down and just enjoy life on a settled type way. Because you want to slow things down so you don't wear your body out no more.
Yeah.
Like, you want to live long. And I think that's a lot of reason why, you know, we get older around our 57. We don't have that. Some don't have the energy, don't have it, whatever. Now I know a lot of health people that really like health fanatics. So I'm gonna put it in this term. If you're a person that take good care of your body and you are exercising and you are getting the proper sleep and you are eating correctly and you're doing all the things that we supposed to do, then you might could last going out partying lit at age of 40 or 50, whatever, because you could last, you could probably maintain the do that at that age and all that. But if you know you're not like actually doing that, sometimes it's just, sometimes it's good to once in a while maybe. But I would say it's okay. Depends on who you are. But when you out around 40 to 50 and you doing that every week, every other week, or every month, then nah, you can't. You definitely can't do that.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a limit. Like, I mean, at some point you gotta look at yourself like, yo, what am I chasing for real? You know what I mean? Listen, I don't want to be with a female, bro, that just want to party all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's a limit. I'm not gonna say it's an age limit because, yo, you could be 48 and just want to, you know what I mean? You want to go to the bar right now. You know what I mean? You want to turn up a little bit. It's not an everyday thing or every week thing, but you still want to enjoy yourself. So I won't say it's an age limit, but I will say it should be a limit to how many times a month or a week or whatever, you should do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I said, I feel like they chasing something. They chasing their younger years.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to chase their younger years and want to be a part of the scene and stuff like that. And at a certain point, it's either one or two things. Either you got to get your life together or something really wrong for you to be in this club, in these lounges every week. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but not every week, bro. I think it should be a limit. You know what I mean? Because I be seeing people, and next thing you know, like, real talk, it's nothing wrong with the people's choice. I want to make that now. You know what I mean? That's some old head shit that we go to.
Yeah.
That's some old head shit. But we can miss, word is born, we can miss 6 months of that shit. We go one day. You see the dude that be putting the powder on the floor. He still be there. She be there. I know why she be there. You know what I mean? I don't know what she got. I don't think she got things going on in his life like how we got things.
Yeah. That's
just him.
Him fitting in.
Yeah.
Not trying to fit in, but that's his thing to be a part.
Yeah.
You know,
but like when you see
community and everything.
Matter of fact, people's choice is the wrong example because I feel like that's just the old head. That's just the old head spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they go play pool. They go have a drink. Little tiny dance floor.
Because there'd be a lot of people that they around their way. They might grow up or they know personally. They just having
some old head shit. Listening to house music. So that's the wrong example. I'm sorry for the people at People's Choice. But for the people that go to these clubs and these lounges for real, and you there constantly, bro. It got to be a limit to it. Gotta be a limit to it.
Nah, and and it's just a small thing. I feel like it is an age limit only when we are, because basically you're saying basically what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Only when you're talking about how much you do it. Like when I'm not saying it's wrong for somebody that's 40 something or towards 50 years old or whatever, going out partying, clubbing or whatever. I'm saying when you're getting up to that age, that it's a sense of slowing down.
Yes. Yeah. You gotta have a sense of
you gotta be like, yo, I can't be out there. I can't constantly be doing that. I can't find myself just out here doing that. I mean, love that dog, little dog laugh, Mimi thing.
Yeah.
But it's like a constant thing that if they are doing, then it's like, yo, like, damn, you need to just settle. Like, you out here, you don't get tired of that.
Yeah.
Like, I can see because when you was young, it's new. Like, you out and you're enjoying bad. After doing that 20 to 30 years, like, you don't want to do nothing else.
You don't want to do nothing else but yeah.
So, because that's what I mean. I still will go party. I still go club. If the opportunity presents itself, like, occasionally, like, if somebody invite me
occasionally,
like, something's going on, then I'll go out. But at the end of the day, my main thing is not looking to go to a fucking party at a club. I'm like, yo, man, let's go out to this on vacation to this what's the name or this resort, or let's go ahead. I'm trying to enjoy new things because that's more fun than me. Like, that's how I look at it.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's all I had. It just dawned on me or whatever like that. I heard somebody talk about it real quick. So that was it.
Nah, I'm gonna hit it off because we gonna soften it up a little bit because I was looking at a question, just a food for thought. You know, just think about it. There are 1 million animals out here with no parents. What? And it's probably over 1 million because you know how many animals we got here. You know, so this is a small little topic, just a food for thought thing. I just wanted to throw that in there, like, because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, yo, it's really crazy. A lot of these, and I know some people don't really necessarily care because they look at them just animals, whatever. But these animals really be having emotions. Like, you got some female animals and probably dad animals be wondering where they babies at.
Yo, not only that,
like,
yo, they be kicking them niggas to the curb at like 3 months. They be on their own, bro. They got to fend for themselves at a certain. I'm like, damn, yo, you can't stay to the nigga 18.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, I was driving on a road and I saw this baby there on the side of the road, I'll probably be like, yo, you probably don't know where his parents at.
Yo, son, you know how many? Because you know dares are scary as shit.
Yeah.
And you know how many? It'd be a pack of dares, right? And it'd be 2 adults and like a bunch of staggler babies and shit.
Yep.
Bruh, once a car come, all the dares run, and then you got the baby dares don't know where to go. Word is born, the family be all the way down the street. The dare be going back the other baby dare.
Yep.
Bruh, he be lost.
They be getting lost.
They be getting lost, bruh. They be getting lost. But you right though. Yo, think about it. The fishes, fish be born with no parents. My bad, yo. My bad.
They've been on their own since birth.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they've been on their own since they learned. They had to learn how to be on their own coming out the fucking egg. You know what I mean? Yo, just think about snakes. Snakes never parent nobody. You don't never see snakes once the egg once the egg break. You don't see no snake.
I'm not gonna say that it's not true, and I'm not gonna say it is.
They don't be bringing back no rats for the baby snakes.
But what I'm saying is, I'm agreeing with you on the fact that I never seen it.
Yeah.
I never see a parent snake. I really did. So
every
right
time, yo, when the eggs hatch, the parent don't even be around. Yo, when have you seen a snake come back to their young and just cuddle their young, or have a snake sip on the fucking snake nipple to get milk? Nah, yo, they come out the egg on their own, bruh.
I'm not gonna say they don't do it. I'm gonna just say that that's something to think about heavy, because you're right. I never seen it. Like,
yo, do your homework. Go on YouTube and literally just type in snake hatching and see if the parents around or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking I know lions, they kick their young out. No, they're actually there to watch them grow, but at a certain point, like I think after like 5 months or 6 months, they on their own.
Yeah, but they that's true too, but also they still, a lot of lions, a lot of cubs grow up with the packs and they be a part of it. So they don't necessarily all the time be by themselves.
Yeah.
But the parents treat them like like the alpha of the pack ain't gonna necessarily kill his son.
Yeah.
Let him cross that line. You getting it too.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Too. Like,
that's a fact. The only animals that I know for sure that be around a kid and actually stay with the herd is like elephants. Elephants, horses, bisons, I believe giraffes like that too. You know what I mean? That's it. But like when you dealing with like fish, my nigga, they all be every fish I know be on there. I never saw a fish go back and get food for their young, son. I never saw a fish go back.
Hardly, most all the animals or whatever you want to call them, the sea creatures or whatever, most of them you really don't see them parenting. Like,
yeah, you don't. Like whales, they do that. Whales, orcas and whales and stuff. That's about it.
Yeah. I could say that. So it is a few, but it's not a lot. Like, I know I ended with this. Piranhas gotta be parented because they always in a pack. Soon as they birth, they
That's
together.
true. That's true.
But they probably don't worry about each other though.
You know what else though? That don't even know they got parents? Is germs.
Well, yeah, but that's not
germs.
Really animal,
yeah, but
though.
without listen, because germs mutate, right?
Yeah.
But they gotta mutate from another germ. So basically, that is the germ's child that is mutating from that.
Yeah.
They don't even know that that's the parent. They just out here just germing the fuck out of, you know what I mean? They out here germing the world.
Yeah, but I hear that. But that transition this conversation to even more of a think about. Think about it. What is germs anyway?
Bro.
Like, we know actually germs, bacteria, and all that. We actually know what germs really is as a sense of bacteria, and it can harm you inside, outside, with all that other shit. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, where do they come from? Like, what is it? Like, why is they created? What is their whole meaning in it? Like, everything's supposed to have a certain type of cycle of meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what, like germs, even like, I kind of feel like, and I'm gonna end it with this, just like a lot of these viruses and a lot of these stuff that's out in this world, I kind of feel like germs is like kind of be created a little bit.
Yeah,
and
bro.
they just it was created and it just multiplied through the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, now bullshit, whatever, but I don't want to sound ignorant. So let me think about this. I don't want to sound ignorant because I want to talk about like what you talk about. Because it is multiple reasons how germs could be created. Like through decay food and decay stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that could be stuff being old and, you know, dirt and all that. But at the end of the day, you can't really say dirt because dirt was here before us.
Yeah.
They said it was crazy. So it's, I don't know. I'll just look at it in a way like, how did it even?
I'm gonna wrap it up like this. You don't believe that we got cities and hometowns on our body for the fucking little organisms?
Yeah.
Like, just think about it. The germs is so small, the organisms is so little that it could be it's already like a million. You don't think that they set up cities and hometowns and shit on our body?
Like Osmosis
Jones, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah, that's probably a cartoon. That probably is some subliminal message type thing. Like,
yo,
probably really do go happen, but
true.
Who knows? Like, who knows? It might sound crazy, but a lot of stuff that sound crazy could be real.
Yo, it could be real,
like,
son.
It might, but I hear you.
It could be real, yo. It could be real. Listen,
be real.
We're not gonna get into the political part of this podcast yet. Listen, y'all, we are not a political podcast. So I just want to say that first and foremost. Don't kill us for our takes or don't kill us for our opinions. We just only, we just only telling y'all what we see. Pretty much, you know what I mean?
That's why it's called basically. I call it a food for thought. It's just like one of those moments. It might sound like guys smoked and we just start talking about some bullshit. Like,
listen,
you know, it's just some things that you're like, yo, we chilling. You know, I know y'all go through the same thing when you hold a junk and you just start thinking about random shit. You be like, yo.
Listen, man, it is what it is, man. We dumb smart. You know what I mean? We dumb smart. But before we get into the whole Christian Kirk, I don't even know if I pronounce his name wrong. If I am, I apologize. I ain't trying to offend nobody.
I don't even know myself.
You know what I mean? But we're going to get into that a little later. But what's the hardest thing for you to do as an adult? Or what's the hardest thing that you came across as an adult?
Yeah, that question is the one because that first time I was like, damn, it's a lot of stuff you could do. A lot of stuff that hard you gotta do as an adult.
But what's one of the more challenging things to do for you as an adult? Like for me, it's getting up out of bed for real. That should be challenging to try to go to work. Getting up out of bed and going to work, bro. I be hating it. That's number one. Number two is another challenging thing is my patience level. Yeah. Is very thin now. You know what I mean? I don't really have patience like that. And I'm not talking about as far as getting material things. I'm talking about for people. I don't really have patience for people like that. I don't be believing shit like that no more too. I mean, I don't know if that's one of the hardest things, but that's a challenging thing because I feel like a lot of shit is fake. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just don't be looking or reading something and think like, oh yeah, that's the truth. That'd be challenging to me because I gotta go research everything that I'm hearing, that I'm reading, that I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Waking up in the morning, getting ready for work, that shit is challenging.
Yeah. No, it's definitely challenging.
Oh shit, and trying to stay up, yo. I cannot stay up no more because I fall asleep just like that.
It be like that.
That shit hard as hell to try to stay up, yo.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
For real, yo.
I go through that a lot.
For real.
I'm a vampire, and I'm starting to go through that. Like, yo,
you are a vampire. You are a vampire.
So that it's starting to catch up to me. I'll be like, yo, man, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, forget this. I was gonna play the game a little bit more longer, man, but forget this game. Like sleep seems like more better right now. Like it be like that. Nah, I would say three things, and I'll put it in this order and try to be quick as possible. And
I had to get that in. Go ahead.
It's funny. But nah, yeah, I would say first, working under these management at jobs.
Yeah.
That became the most challenging thing for me. Like, I got so tired of doing that. Like, man, these jobs that just don't really care and they just think that you just a number. They feel
Yo,
like you're
real
a
quick,
number.
my boy's such a G. My boy said, what? Skedaddling.
Yeah.
Guys, what is this? Guys, all of you out right now.
Jared, I'm here to tell you that I'm quitting.
Out, bro.
But at the end of the day, opposition is tight is a little different. You know, I'm in a position that, you know, and I'm grateful that I could just say, you know what, I'm able to just, you know, take that other route.
Yeah.
And be like, no, I don't gotta go through this no more. Like, because like I don't need to. This is not. And I just took that opportunity. Now, if I was still in that same type of position that a lot of people is in, then I would have had to do what I had to do, and I would have to suck it up and be like, yo, and that would have been hard.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like a lot of people. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feel like that. Like, they just tired of working because they know they getting treated the same way.
Type
you know,
shit.
Like, I just got tired of that. That became the hard because they all they care about their policy. All they care about is necessarily they numbers is going up, but not caring about you being a human being. You got things going on in your life, and you're trying your best. You're trying to be there. You're trying to do whatever. But at the same time, it's not right to put a job over your family and your life. You know.
Trust me, bro. Like I don't want to use the term sick, but I was under the weather. You know what I mean? I was under the weather real bad, and you know, in the post office, you build up your leave time, but you can't use your leave time like how you want to. You know what I'm saying? So when I was under the weather, when I was going through what I was going through, I had called out for 3 days because I'm like, yo, I got to go to the doctor. I got to see what's going on. I went to go check real quick because I want you to get back to what you were saying. I went to go check the doctor. I mean, I went to the doctor to go check out. They said I had bronchitis and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whole bunch of stuff. I thought I had strep throat, but my throat was just swollen. My job just calling me every day. Yo, you coming in? You go. Yo, you coming in? I'm like, yo, I'm dealing with something. I can't. I really can't. Like, you want me to die on a job, or you want me to pass out? I can barely breathe. You know what I mean? I'm having a hard time trying to catch my breath. I can't. I'm coughing everywhere. Like, hey, they don't care about that. They just want you to come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's always like that, and it's like it's crazy, and it's just wrong. And a lot of people don't go through that. A lot of people, I don't want to get into no race and no whatever type wars or anything, but I would say it definitely is a lot of discrimination that goes on in the jobs, and it's definitely like a job can't fire you over discrimination, and they can't treat you obviously with the discrimination because they know it's illegal. Yeah, but they know their policy better than a lot of workers. And they know loopholes, and they know how to do things behind closed doors.
Facts,
they won't discriminate in front of you. They just go behind your back.
Facts.
And they'll go about it that way. Now it's saving them. They could discriminate against you, and you don't got no proof.
Facts, bro.
And a lot of them, that's how they treat you. And I saw so many times, especially working at these warehouses. You know, I was in a warehouse and type situation. I saw this in and out for so many years. That how they treat the workers. Yeah. It's a lot of favoritism goes on. That's why a lot of people never go through nothing like that. Why? Because they get favoritism because of discrimination. And they get favoritism and a lot of stuff that a lot of jobs won't understand when it comes to me. They will understand that same situation with somebody else.
Yeah.
That they like. But like, and then they'll play like they don't do it, and they'll play like they don't know. And when they let you go, or they come to you and you bring it up to like, yeah, but you saying that, but it's multiple guys. I'm not gonna be that guy that put people names out there, but you know what I'm talking about. It's multiple guys at this job that was okay with. You gonna make it seem like I'm just the only one that's not okay with.
Yep.
And that's what I got tired of. Like, you know, that became a hard thing for me. You know, that I didn't know if you want to lab off of that.
Listen, bro. Listen. You did what we all dream of doing, bro. And And listen, you want some shit like, listen, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands, and I'm gonna land somewhere. Like, and right now, you on a journey of, because you still working. So I want people to make that clear. Like he it's still options out here for work, and he's still working.
I'm working,
but he's working under
way.
his own terms. He's working his own way. He's working under his own terms. And with that being said, he's able to have more time to be creative or find himself. And he don't have to listen to a boss right now or call somebody a boss. He don't have to worry about calling sick. Moral of the story is he had a backup plan, and he had a plan going into it, knowing what to do or what he want to do.
Facts.
Like I said, it's not for everybody, because everybody just can't do that. But everybody dream of doing something like that and just taking matters into their own hand. And that was courageous. You know what I mean? That was encouraging. Yeah. And you took one for the team. I mean, well, it's points for the team. You added points on the scoreboard for the team. You know what I mean?
No, that's facts. And that, and then I'll be quick with these two though. Because I was going on a list. The second one, I agree with you about that. Waking up in the morning when I was working, that was a fight, and that's still a fight. Even because like I said, even though I'm working on my own terms, I still gotta work. And waking up in the morning is still the thing, but I could organize my schedule the way I want now. Yeah. But but waking up is a hard thing to do.
I promise you, I didn't mean to do that.
My man addicted to that.
Nah, I ain't made to do that. I ain't made to do that. Go ahead.
But waking up in the morning, because I'm a night person. But when I was working, I had to be forced to wake up on day terms and whatever. That was a struggle. I used to fight waking up in the morning all the time. Every day when I was working, it was a struggle. So I agree with that. Last, I would say is checking my mail. Yo, man, I have a hard time checking my mail. Sometimes, because when I was staying with my fam for the longest, and then the mail come, it'd be a pile of mail, and my fans got to come to me yo, you got mail, this, that. It'd be like this. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I got to get better than this. But I just don't be giving a fuck about bills. I don't even care. But I know you do got to check your mail, and you got to care about some things, because I was in a situation because of that. I'm not going to get all into that. And I'm trying to get better, but, man, it be so much going on. I don't really be caring about none of that. If they ain't calling me and they ain't texting me or leaving me an email, listen, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yo, you right about that whole checking your mail thing, for sure. Yeah. For sure. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I would have checked my mail, my license would never got suspended at that one time. Yeah. I should have checked it, what I mean? And I'm a whole mailman. You know what I mean? I should have checked it.
That's the reason why you get so tired of dealing with mail. You don't want to deal with your own
shit. Yeah. So you definitely right about that, for sure. Word. So before you get into your topic, this video is brought to you by hypewave91.com. That is hypewave91.com. Go check out the merch. Go check out the website for exclusive merch, man. Go support us, man. You know what I mean? We will highly appreciate that. I've revamped the website. I'm still adding some merch to it, but make sure y'all check it out, man. Hypewave91.com. All right, Trev, what you got for me, man? What you got for me?
I was thinking about this too, because I'm seeing a lot of talks that be going around on social media and all that.
What's happening?
And it's, you could debate if it's the old era or the new era, but a lot of this, I would say, a lot of these newer era chicks, because of the social media and everything, because it's a lot of podcasts and a lot of talk that be going on TikToks and all this other stuff, and I would say, why is there a lot of females that just feel because they are bad chicks and they got the body, they got the looks,
they got the body, yada 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 yada
yada. And they got the sex appeal. They just that chick. You might call them dime piece, 20, whatever you want to call them. And they present their body like that, and they out here, and they feel just because they are those type of chicks, and they might be good in bed, they might whatever, because they confident how good
sleeping in my
they confident of them delivering in the bedroom. They feel that's enough. When you ask them what they are bringing to the table, they main thing they say is, "What you mean? I bring me. That's what I bring.
Yeah.
you got me. That's what I'm bringing. That should be more. Be like,
Like, go ahead.
yo, that right there is like, they was like, yo, why you keep playing that? nah, but yeah, they feel this way, and it's like, yo, listen, that's all good and all, you know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you take it first because I was asking a question. Why is there a lot of female? Why, like, what is your thought and your how you feel on that for those females that feel like they look so bad that should be enough for a guy?
Yeah, first I'm like, yo, so you are acknowledging that you just a piece of pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So if I treat you like that, then you can't get mad because that's how you presenting it.
Exactly. Yo,
you know what
real.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So listen, man, for females who do that, man, listen, it's a lot of females who think that source right there is just a way to everything, and that's all they gotta bring is that. Nah, man, and that's the problem now, bro. That's the problem now. You think that's gonna solve everything? That's gonna fix everything. That's gonna be the gate to whatever it is. Nah, man. Like, I don't care what you got. I don't care how your box is for real. Like, yo, you can have the best box. That ain't gonna mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to need you to bring something to the table.
Yeah,
I'm going to need you to bring personality to the table.
Facts.
I'm going to need you to bring, you knowing how to treat a man to the table. I'm going to need you to bring you contributing. I'm going to need you to bring to show love. You know what I mean? To treat me right. I'm going to need all that because you want to know what? I'm giving you that all. I'm giving you all of that. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you all of that tenfold. I just need you to play your part. Play your part and being a woman for your man, and I'm gonna give you that tenfold. Don't just come to me and be like, yo, I bring man, that's that all that you just gonna bring that to the table. I could find that anywhere.
Word.
I could find that anywhere.
Word.
I don't, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, that shit crazy.
But they be so full of themselves, they feel like you can't. Like, I would keep this short. I had a.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
I had one time. I had a chick told me, well, excuse my grammar. I had a chick tell me. I had a chick tell me, like, one time she was trying to sell her stuff. And
boy corrected himself. Yo, wait.
I'm trying to. I be acknowledge I be acknowledge my grammar. Like, I don't got real good grammar, but I acknowledge when it's off.
This
like,
my applause, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I had a chick tell me, like, and like, it was over social media, it was over social media, and she was I was talking to her, like, yo, whatever, like, conversation, like, decent, good, just saying what's up, whatever, trying to get to know her, trying to whatever, because I'm not trying to put my junk in anything. I got to see if you the right chick to put it in, like, so I'm saying what's up, trying to see, like, how she is, whatever. And she immediately start moving that vibe to that, like, to sexual one or whatever. So I'm like, damn, she's like one of those easy chicks. Fuck it. Like, let me see if she might be easy, but let's just see if she, like, a decent easy chick. Like, like, whatever. I mean, that might sound weird. You're like, yo, what is a decent easy chick? Like,
no.
But
there are some decent easy chicks. Like, there are some cool
ass clean and like, they cool as
like,
shit.
Yo,
like,
she easy, but she cool. Her vibe is cool as hell.
Yeah, facts. So that's why I was looking in that way. But I told her, I'm like, all right, whatever. So she started moving more into selling her junk. And I'm
shit.
and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like,
how much, $40?
I forgot the price, but I just remember she was trying to sell it. And she was like, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. I don't need to buy, I don't need to buy it. Like, I don't need to buy sex. I don't need to do that. Like, I could get it whenever, I could just get it, like, whenever I want. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I'm not out there slinging, but, like, listen, I'm not addicted to sex, and I'm not like, when I was young, we had a moment when we thought what I was today. When I got older enough, I got to the point like, listen, man, if I'd rather please myself than me taking those cold showers. Like,
Yeah,
I got to that point. Like,
yo, beating your meat is the best thing that ever happened to mankind. Like, yo, beating your meat is everything. That saved you from wrong decisions. That saved you from leaving your house when you really don't want to. It saves your gas. It saves all of that, bro. Like, yo, you ever just clap some shit down? You like, yo, at the end of you like, why even do this shit, man? I'm telling you, yo, beating your meat is the best thing.
Exactly. I got to that point. I'm like, listen, man, I'd rather just handle my own business than be in that cold shower like this. And I'm just thinking, like, yo, man, I really just beat that down. Like,
and
really?
You know you lowered your standards of beating that shit down. You know what I'm saying? You lowered your standard just to please your manhood real quick.
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. And then, like, you know, with a chick selling her junk, I'm like, listen, I don't need to do all that. Like, because first of all, I don't know what type of chick you is you selling your junk. I don't know who you had, how many you had. And I just don't know how sanitary you is. I ain't wasting my time driving up, meeting you, and then it's a waste of time because your junk look and smell or just look crazy. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, nah, I ain't sticking my junk in this. Now I just wasted gas. Mm-hmm. Now just whatever. I'm like, listen, I ain't about to do all that. So I told her, I'm like, nah, I don't need to. I'm good. She like, oh, whatever. Word, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to pay. I can get it anyway. Oh, but you ain't gonna get nothing like this. You ain't gonna get nobody like this. Don't drive. So I start going off her. I'm like, yo, that shit probably dries. That shit probably dries. That shit probably not even all that. Like you want to get all like that and trying to play. I'm like, no, like you trying to boast your junk up. Like you the only got the only pussy or only you know. Only shit that's good. Like it's a lot of girls that got good sex out here. Like it's a lot of girls out here that got good sex. You're not the only. Some of these females think they got like when they spray their legs, a golden light come out. Like
nah, man, not every chick got the golden light, bro. Some of y'all shit's purple. Some of y'all shit's dull. Man, some of y'all shit don't even got no light.
Yeah, got nothing, man.
Hell yeah, man. Some of y'all shit got turkey burgers hanging out the lip. You know what I mean? You got turkey wing. You got turkey wing coochie.
Just don't even look right. Like
a lot of y'all got turkey wing coochie, yo. A lot of y'all got ravioli coochie too.
Like what are your walls at?
For real, like you know what I'm saying? Like for dead serious, yo. No walls, man.
I swear, yo, fellas, we gonna have to start being like a G. What you call them, GYNs and all that?
Yeah.
We gotta start being like that. Yeah, we gotta start getting good and learning that. And just every time before a chick, you gotta be down there like, yo, what? Nah, this don't feel. This don't feel right here. Like, why you?
For real, like, a lot of y'all got mud flap.
Your pH balance is a little too low for me right quick.
No, for real. Like, you know what a mud flap coochie is? You know the mud flap out from your car. You know what I'm talking about? The rough. A lot of y'all got mud flap coochies, man. Y'all ain't got no aura in that coochie.
Got nothing.
So don't come to no table thinking that your coochie is everything. Yeah. Because it is not. It is not, yo.
Man, listen.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike. Yo, you absolutely right, bro.
Word.
You're absolutely right, yo. Hold on, I gotta. I gotta spit like a motherfucker. I'm gonna chop this shit out though.
Yeah.
What else we got, man? What else we got? Listen, real quick, we gonna do quick hits around that time.
Facts.
We gonna do quick hits and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? For those who don't know, quick hits is just when we just run through a couple topics real quick. You know what I mean? We just saying what it is, whatever, and we just hitting them real quick. Right. When villains in movies be saying the realest shit ever, but they be villains though, you be looking like, God damn, yo, they be spitting some shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking like Joker. Joker be saying some shit. I'm like, yo, Joker raw. Like he be saying some shit, but he a villain though.
They be and they be right. They be talking the truth. They just be twisted. Mm-hmm. But they be talking the truth and shit. Like that's in real life too. You know, if you ever heard it, like you ever watched that movie? You say you watched the documentary with the Night Stalker. Well, Richard Ramirez. He was wild and going around breaking into people's houses and killing them right they was asleep. And I'm going to keep this brief because you could look at his story. But he was a serial killer. And they asked him about him doing all that. And he told them, and he made a lot of sense. It's crazy. He made a lot of sense, though. He was like, a lot of people judge me for going around and killing and doing all this stuff. I did it because I felt above the power. I wasn't bound by the law, and I wasn't scared of the law. It made me whatever. I did it because I didn't care, and whatever. You know, but a lot of people fault me because I did what I want to do. But a lot of people that the same thing that I did, it's a lot of people because he was in the audience. He was in a listening.
Yeah.
And he was like, a lot of people that fault me and talk about me on what I did are the same ones. And he was pointing to the audience that probably would have did the same thing. Well, probably would have do the same thing, but they too afraid of.
Yo.
They too afraid of the law and they too afraid of whatever. And what he are saying, I'm like, yo, that's real. Because you don't supposed to not want to kill somebody because you're afraid of the law.
Yeah.
You're supposed to not want to kill somebody because it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want to kill somebody because they're afraid of going to jail or the wrong thing or whatever.
I heard some shit like that, like close to that. Somebody said, a lot of people are afraid to do what they want, or a lot of people are afraid to step into their dreams. It was step into their dream. It was something. Listen. When I come back next episode, I'm going to tell y'all what this quote said. But that shit was mad powerful.
Yeah. And it ended with this. I was like, yo, he's telling the truth. Like that's real. Yeah. But the thing about it, I was like, yo, he's right. But you still crazy, my nigga, because you at least they got some type of thing to hold them. You not giving a fuck and like fuck the law and go around again. Nigga, it's still wrong. You crazy. You still a monster. I get what you saying. That's some real shit you just said. But you still like you still a monster. Like you should at least they had something that they hold on to keep them not. You didn't care about that either. You just like fuck it, boom, like so. But villains, yo, they do be speaking. That was just a confirmation that, yo, villains do be speaking that.
They do. The ice wall, the Antarctica shit that you were saying.
Oh no, yeah. I was saying how you put it this way. What would you rather be left or stranded in? A desert or an ice desert? Now, I don't know what you call it, a glacier, when it be a blizzard, like whatever. You know what I'm talking about with the lover. But
desert or ice desert.
Yeah. When it's just not by ice, a blizzard, and just or a hot sand, bacon, with what you call them, little water cactus, sticky things and stuff like.
Yeah, cactus,
Yeah. So would you rather be stranded on out of those two?
So a desert or ice desert?
Yeah.
A ice desert.
Why you say ice desert?
I'd rather be because, bro, like yo, being hot, my nigga, that's on a whole nother level. So with nothing to drink,
yeah.
You got nothing to You ever been thirsty before, my nigga?
Yeah.
Nothing to drink, and you hot. That's miserable. You can't peel your skin off. Like in the cold, yes, it's cold. I understand, but. Yeah. You could probably find ways just to heat you up temporary or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something. You're going to be cold, but it's like, I mean, it's still a lose-lose on both sides, but put me in the ice desert, bro.
Yeah, I would actually say the same thing, but just for a different reason. It's almost the same reason, but it's a little bit different. I would say an ice desert because, like you said, like in a regular desert, it's so much you gonna be able to do. Like you could be naked and still be gonna be hot as shit. Like you just gonna be dried out. That sun gonna be messing you up, and like it just like that heat is just gonna be you like yo. Then ain't nothing the miles away. Just that hot sand on your feet. Like it's no ice a desert. At least one thing I would say. You could probably find a spot, if it's possibly, to chop you up some ice and wait for the shit to melt to drink some.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, you know what? I could at least get some ice from here for some reason, chop it up, put it in somewhere and let it melt. And I could at least, that could be my water. Now, that's a possibility. Now, a lot of these, scientific people probably like, oh, you can't really do that because the ice, it's not good ice. They might get more as a fact. But as far as mine right now, that's what I'm looking at. Like,
at least you ain't thirsty.
Yeah. Listen, if it's bad, I don't got nothing to do. At least it'll give me at least give me some time.
Yeah.
It'll buy me some time and some. So I'd say ice desert too. Like that was just something to think about.
And real quick, we're gonna end it off like this, right? With some dad jokes. I got some dad jokes. Ready? What's a 3-letter word that starts with gas? What's a 3-letter word that start with gas?
Man. 3-letter word that start with gas. It's impossible because it's a 3-letter word.
Car.
3-letter word that start with gas. Car?
3-letter word that starts with gas is a car.
Oh, I get it now. I get the joke. You said, I'm looking at you talking about actually the word, but you talking about starting up the car. Like, yeah. I
Okay.
get it.
What happens if you can't pee?
I don't know. I don't know that one right there.
You're in trouble.
Oh, shit.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Why did the Mexican guy throw his wife off the bridge?
Oh, no.
The killer.
Killer.
You get it?
Yeah. To killer.
Okay. How do cats like their steaks cooked?
Yo, first thing that came to my mind was meow, but I couldn't go with nothing. Like, I would get that one
You
right
get
there.
it? Rawr. It's supposed to be rare, but I fucked up. Last this two more. What do you call ghost poop?
Yeah, I don't know.
Boo boo.
I should have saw that. I should have saw that coming.
What rapper is in the toolbox?
Rapper?
What rapper is in the toolbox?
Like artist, rapper?
Yeah.
Thule?
Plas.
Oh shit.
Okay, last one.
I just made a name up.
Why the toilet paper got stuck in the road?
Toilet paper got stuck in a roll?
Mm-hmm.
Paper trails? I don't know.
It got stuck in the crack. I think I said that wrong too.
It was I could get it, but I really don't get it. Like,
what did the fat girl say to the pig?
oink oink.
Nah.
Sorry, nah.
The ham.
The ham.
You get it?
Nah.
Damn, the ham. What did the fat girl say to the pig? The ham.
That was a reach.
Okay. Am I high or is scrambled eggs fried chicken?
What?
Am I high or is scrambled eggs fried chicken? You get it?
Fried, because the chicken is because the egg is a chicken and you fry it like.
Yeah, all right, two more. Did you hear about the Italian chef who died?
Nah, I don't know.
He passed away.
I get that one. I get it, but it was.
All right. Why did the toad go to the mountain?
Leapfrog?
Nah. Italian cheeseburger.
What? Wait, what? Why did the toad go to the mountain?
Yeah.
The Thai cheeseburger? I don't get that one.
Yeah, explain it.
Huh? I said I don't get that one.
Nah, explain it.
I know you trying to do what that guy did. Like, he tried to tell the person to explain it. They up there actually trying to explain it.
Oh,
They don't know what you're talking about. Just say you don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
shit, yo. Listen, man, that is a show, man. Give us a round of applause, man. You got to clap it up, man. Listen, that was a smooth show. You know what I'm saying? We definitely did our thing. Like I said, man, please make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel at DSTV103. Shout out to all my TikTok people out there, all my Facebook people out there. Please make sure that you like, share if you can, man. Also, make sure you tap into hypewave91.com. You already know, man. It's your boy Rel, a.k.a. Dolo. That's my guy, Young Jers over there. And we in the building, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we out. We gang.
Gang.
All I do is smoke